What's up guys, nice to see you again. It's Tari. So I'm here to get this head in order because I gotta go out. So let's get to it. To twist the front of the hair, I use the Cream of Nature Cocoa and Milk Hydrating Curl Cream. So I use that. Is it focusing? There we go. All right. This is what it's called. And I use this, to twist my hair. And I only did that because the top portion of my head is a lot longer than the rest of my head for the most part. But we are gonna get to the hair before I take down the braids. So I'm gonna just re-wet my hair. This is just water. And just make sure just make sure my edges are kind of wet, just because I did just finish doing my makeup and there's probably makeup on the sides of my hair, so I just kind of want to get that out. I'm gonna apply the coconut milk detangling and conditioning leave-in conditioner, what it is, and I'm just gonna spray that in the same areas that I sprayed water. And I do like the way the coconut milk smells. I find that a lot of products smell kind of like candy, and not that it's a bad thing, but I don't always want to smell like candy, you know? I don't always want to smell like that. Sometimes I want to smell like a grown woman. I'm just using my small comb just to comb out the back. Now we're going in with the coconut milk curling cream. Taking about this much. Just gonna apply that all over my head top. Now I'm going in with Eco Styler gel. You guys use whatever gel that you want. I'm not canceling Eco Styler gel. Do whatever feels good for you. I am sticking with Eco Styler, and I am just going to take a little bit because I don't like when my hair is too stiff. I'm going in with the same amount again. I don't like when my hair is too stiff. I don't know. Ugh, even that's a little bit much. And I also make sure that I really get the back of my hair, the part that is the shortest. I make sure my hair gets a good amount of gel there, because I don't know, I just find like when your hair is short and you have black hair, it can come off looking uncombed, if you know what I mean. Look like you have like peppercorns on the back of your head, you know what I'm trying to say? And that's not cute when like your front part looks good but your back part looks like it could be combed out in a sense. And I usually just let the Eco Styler gel sit for like a minute or two. I like when it gets a little bit starts to get a little bit stiff, because then I find that the curls become a little bit more defined that way. But this is my personal preference. You guys do whatever you want. I just find that if you leave it just for like a minute or two, I find that the texture and the curl looks so much better in my opinion. So I'm just gonna leave that for a little while. If you guys are wondering what's on, okay, so anyways, because I don't feel like I'm ever focused, because I'm not. Duh. Okay. All right guys, so anyways, I can tell you guys what's on my lips in case you're wondering. I have the LA Girl lip liner pencil. This is in cocoa. It's pretty much down to nothing. I have that for liner. For lipstick, I have this Revlon color. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's, I don't know. I've had this for, I don't know, long enough. I don't know what this color is called. I can check some of my old videos, but it looks like this, if this helps, which I don't know if it will, but this is what it looks like. If you know what this shade is, leave it down in the comment area. I'll try to figure out and see what it's called. And then above it, I have MAC lip gloss in Myth, and that's what it is. So let me just reapply. I like it. I think it's a nice nude. Anyways, we're going in with the curling brush sponge, and we are just going to curl the hair. And it is gonna get white. I find with the Eco Styler and this curling cream, it can get white. It'll dry down, like you won't see it once it dries, but just an FYI on that. So that's why I use less curling cream than Eco Styler. But Of course, if you want to use more curling cream and less eco styler, of course do that too, right? Like, do whatever is good for you and your hair. I'm doing it this way because I want to keep the curls consistent, and I find that if I switch hands, I'll kind of mess up the rotation. So do what works for you. This just works for myself. If you feel like you need more gel, apply more gel. If you feel like you need more curling cream, apply more curling cream. And now I'm just going to go and take out the twists that I have in here. And I also separate the twist. All right guys, so we're almost there. Some parts of my hair are heat damaged. It was heat damaged by the hairstylist that I went to cut my hair, and she heat damaged it. Please, like, you can see, like, right here, this is obviously, I don't know if you guys can see, but there you go. Like, you can see this is heat damaged. So I'm just gonna try to, like, tuck it in and tuck it away, but I really just kind of want to show you guys how the curls are going now that I'm taking it out. My hair did get a little bit wet from the gel and the cream in the back. It's okay, like, I don't mind if it's a little bit wet. Like, curling it, as you guys can see, separating it, dividing it, and then also separating it. Also in the back is heat damaged as well, so like right, these ones are heat damaged as well. She just messed up my hair, you guys. You know, it's really hard to find a good hairstylist in general, and I just don't, a part of me just has given up all hope to find a good hairstylist in Toronto that's actually within Toronto. I'm not talking about in Mississauga, I'm not talking about in Oshawa, like I'm actually talking about within Toronto, okay? To be honest, it kind of like when you repetitively try to find somebody that's pretty much good, and like you invest your time into them in like going again because for whatever reason, you know, maybe this happened to them today, maybe today was just a bad day for them. And you know, when you're in the business of making women feel and look beautiful, you can't really have an off day, you know what I mean? You just can't, because that's really that's bad for your business. Like, you kind of have to always be on point, especially with first time customers. You kind of want to make sure you're on point because they're going to be your continuous business, opposed to someone that you've been servicing for 3 or 4 years. Obviously they're going to come back, right? They're a little bit more lenient with you, you have a good rapport, like they're loyal to you in a sense, right? Like, if they know that they cut off too much hair, if they know that they gave you heat damage, I just feel like they should own it, and they should provide you some sort of solution. And that could be like, okay, well, I'm going to give you 2 free treatments for your hair until this part grows out, or I'm going to provide you X amount of products, or I'm going to give you this product to help, just put it on every night. Like, do something for a solution rather than just kind of like denying that you did anything about it. I just feel like as a black hairstylist, I would assume that your customers would be black, you know, and why would you want to, I think you guys know what I'm saying without me trying to really explain, but if you're a black hairstylist and you pretty much only service black women, you know, you at least want to make sure that your black customers are, you know, well taken care of. And I just don't feel like that's in Toronto. I haven't found that in Toronto. So I do have a little bit of gel on my hands as I'm doing that. So as I'm separating and twisting, the hair doesn't get like fluffy, I guess. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much done taking it out. So hopefully you guys can see some sort of definition of curls and everything like that. I don't really know how the back looks. I still have to take in the backs. I'm going to be slicking down this part because it is the shortest part, as I told you guys before. Again, I'm going to be slicking down this part because I don't even like the way it feels, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to be doing that. I'm going to slick down some of my baby hairs with the Gorilla Snot, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys the finished look. So I'm back. I really didn't do much detailing in regards to the baby hairs because, again, I'm not a baby hair connoisseur and it's really just not that serious for me, so I didn't. But I did change my earrings. And I did gel back the back of my hair, so I'll show you. I hope it stayed because it feels like it did. So this is what the back of my head looks like now. As you can see, it's a little bit more gelled down, especially on this. Which side was it? I'm not sure which side, but I think it was the side. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Okay. I just find it looks neater, you know, that way, opposed to it just kind of looking a little nitty, you know what I mean? I just don't like that. So I have a comb. I really don't want to add too much volume, but I'm gonna do it in the back more so than in the front. So I'm just taking this and just giving it a little raise, just a little. And I just pick out the back more so because the top is longer, so I just do that. But I really don't try to do too much fluffing in the front, but maybe just a little bit, you know, just a little raise. But that's about it. That's all I really want to show you guys. And yeah, so once again, the products that I did use was the Cream of Nature Cocoa Milk for my twist. I do find that it made my twist very, very defined. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see, but it made my curls very, very, you know, defined. They're very soft. And I also used the leave-in spray conditioner, which I really like as well. And then I just use Eco Styler gel just to kind of get the tips a little bit more defined. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys learned something from this tutorial. If you guys have tried the products, please let me know. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.